What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I got a killer recipe for you. Now, we've done a few other crunch wrap recipes on this channel, one of my favorite recipes, but the problem with them is that they can be a little time consuming. You gotta fold them up, you gotta do all this stuff, and that intimidates a lot of people. They want it to be simple, they want it to be easy, they want it to be ready in under 10 minutes. So today I'm bringing you a recipe that is loaded down with flavor and solves all of those problems. In today's video, we'll be making an anabolic 4-layer crunch wrap. Not only is this thing loaded down with layer upon layer of flavor, we're gonna pop it in the air fryer and have this thing done in about 10 minutes. If previous crunch wrap recipes had you feeling like you were folding origami and the carpal tunnel in your hands just wasn't holding out anymore, then look no further than this video, because I'm telling you, it just might change your life. And if you want more banging anabolic high protein recipes all in one place to make your diet one that's enjoyable, then check out the RJF Anabolic Cookbook. Link down below in my description. I got every recipe on this channel broken down in an easy to use guide. The key to long-term diet success is doing what you actually enjoy. And with recipes like this, it's never been easier, baby. Check it out. And here we go. If y'all are ready, another epic video underway, then as always, man, I'm here to do it for you. Let's do it! Yeah! Accountability, physique update, baby. How do you guys think I'm looking? Are you seeing the improvements? Do I look leaner? Hopefully y'all are saying yes. If I'm being honest, last weekend was a little bit of a doozy. We have friends come in, ended up having like a double cheat weekend, so I only had 5 days on my diet. So I say right now, I'm probably more or less the same as I was last week. Overall, man, if I can maintain this, I'm a happy camper. Still got a little bit that I could get rid of. A lot of that's my genetics, but hey, overall, if you can see the visible abs, I think you're doing something right. But anyways, guys, let's get to the recipe. So the first thing we need is a large burrito tortilla. I'm using Mission brand. Each one of these is 200 calories. All I'm gonna do is pop one on a plate and toss it in the microwave for 30 seconds. Once it's finished, I'm gonna sit it on a cutting board. Then I'm gonna take a pizza cutter and just cut this thing right up to about the middle, making sure we have even space on both sides. Now we fill a measuring cup up with about 56 grams of water. Then in that water, I'm gonna weigh out 5 grams of a lower sodium taco seasoning. Put it right down in there. Now I'm just gonna hit a skillet with nonstick. I'm gonna fry 112 grams of 96% lean ground beef. Toss her in. And once the beef is browned, we pour in our taco seasoning, stir everything together, then we'll let it sit and cook for a couple more minutes until it thickens up. And once the meat is done, I'm just gonna portion it down into this section of our crunch wrap. Keep in mind, we're gonna make all of our layers in these 4 sections. And once we got the meat laid down, we'll sprinkle on 28 grams of fat-free cheddar cheese. We'll get it on top of that meat while it's still warm, let it soften and start melting a little bit. And now that we got one layer of flavor knocked out, our second one is gonna be some refried beans. We need 65 grams. Refried beans are loaded with fiber, get a little bit of protein in there, and when it's combined with all these other ingredients we're putting in here, it really adds a special something. And now that we got 2 layers finished, we need to work on our 3rd and 4th layers. To add even more cheese, we're gonna toss in 34 grams of Monterey Jack queso. So what I'm gonna do is weigh it out, put it right here in the middle, and I wanna spread it between both of these other layers. It's gonna act as an adhesive for some of our other ingredients. And once that queso layer is laid down, I'm just gonna add about 14 grams of diced tomatoes. Make sure we spread them out a bit. And on top of that, we're gonna add about 10 grams of diced white onion. I know some of y'all watching can see this thing slowly coming together. And even where we're at right now, you already know this is gonna be one banger of a recipe. And then finally, on the last quadrant here, we're just gonna toss in about 5 grams of shredded lettuce. And that looks perfect to me. And now, all that's left to do is fold this thing. Remember that cut we made in the beginning? That's gonna make this super easy. We take this side, flip it up over, make it tight, bingo. Now we take this side, flip it up over, once again, make it tight, boom. Then the last thing we do is one last fold. Once again, working on making it tight, bingo. And all that's left to do now is toss it down in our air fryer. Make sure you hit the bottom with nonstick. And I'm also gonna hit the top with a light coating of nonstick as well. Help it crisp up a little bit. And then all we wanna do now is air fry it on 350 degrees for about 6 to 7 minutes, or even longer if you want the tortilla to be crispy. Let's go. And boom, we just popped the crunch wrap out of the air fryer. You can see the melted cheese. Everything's all heated up. Shell's a little crispier. Now I just wanna show you the magic. I'm gonna take a knife and cut this thing right down the middle. Bingo. And boom, baby. Look at those layers right there. Check it out, man. We got the meat, we got the cheese, we got the refried beans mixed with the queso, got the onions, the tomatoes, the lettuce, all wrapped up in a delicious 4-layer crunch wrap that we really made in no time at all. Best part is this can fit right into your diet, high in protein, lower in calories, and to be honest, even more delicious than what you'd get at the restaurant. If you got inspired by this video to make your own creation, please smash that thumbs up button for me. If you didn't get inspired, smash it anyways. And now guys, before this gets any colder, I think it's time to pull up a chair, strap on the old feed bag, and try this thing together. You guys ready? Let's go. Here we go. Now, before we dive into this, if you haven't yet had the best tasting protein bar on the market, we still have the white chocolate cookies and cream and white chocolate fruity cereal crunch in stock. FinalBossForMiss.com. Code RGF10 saves you 10%. I'm telling you, if you've tried a bunch of protein bars and you don't like the way they taste, you're not a fan, this will be the one that changes your mind, I guarantee it. Okay, man, I am so hungry. It was so hard to get to this point where I could try it because I just wanted to eat it like right away. Real talk. When you're dieting, it's the hunger, man, the hunger. All right, you already saw what we got here. Check that out. Looking pretty phenomenal. 3, 2, 1, let go. Guys, the seasoned meat with the cheese, the creaminess of the queso, the refried beans. Oh my goodness. Everything about this is perfect. The flavor, the texture, how easy it was to make, hands down, this is better than any crunch wrap I've ever gotten from Taco Bell. It's been a while since I've had a crunch wrap Taco Bell, but memory serves right. This, even being like the healthier, higher protein version, knocks it out of the park. You gotta try it. Now in this entire recipe for the entire crunch wrap, which I end up with for the entire thing, is only 525 calories, 13 grams of fat, 47 grams of protein, 55 grams of carbs, 4 grams of fiber. 47 grams of protein right here. And keep in mind, if you wanted to make a smaller one, there's a lot of easy swaps you could do. First off, you can make a smaller one by using a low calorie, high fiber tortilla. Unfortunately, if you guys know a brand, I can't find one, like a burrito sized tortilla that's high fiber, let me know in the comments, because I haven't been able to find one. If you wanted to cut down on anything else, you could always do that and shrink it, or you can do what I'm about to do. I'm only gonna eat half of this right now because I ate a full one right before I filmed this video, and I'm dieting right now. So I'm gonna save the other half, portion control, here for a couple of hours. That way I got my calories spaced out nice. I'm not too hungry later. If there's anything I want you to take away from this video, it's that you can easily make a crunch wrap in the air fryer, and it's gonna be one of the best things you've ever had. This is just too good. Too good. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the apex of the video, the final bite. Let's go. Guys, I know I say it a lot. I practically say it in every video, but this is one of my favorite recipes. This is killer. Everything about it, the way you assemble it, the way you fold it, cooking it in the air fryer, the overall end product is incredible. So even if you don't make it exactly how I did, which if you do, you're gonna love it. But if you wanna tweak it a little bit, add different toppings, take things in, take things out, you gotta make this. You gotta tag me on Instagram. You gotta let me know what you think. And if you already have my cookbook, I just added this recipe in its entirety in there. So go get your updated copy. If you don't have it yet, I don't know what you're doing. Link down below in my description. Every recipe on this channel broken down step by step, what to weigh out, calories, macros, how to figure out how many calories you need a day for weight loss. Everything is in here. If you follow what's in here, it could be a game changer for you. I believe that. Appreciate you guys as always for checking out the channel. Smash that thumbs up button for me. Comment anything down below for the algorithm. Hit that subscription button if you're not subscribed. And yeah, until next time, ladies and gents, I will see each and every one of you at the next video. See you guys. Boom, boom, boom. We out, baby. Can't wait to have you in a couple hours.